What's going on, guys? It is April 4th. I just got out here. I'm going to be playing in my first tournament tomorrow, and I am stoked. I'm so excited. It has been a little rainy and definitely windy. Never played the course before, but I just got out here. There's guys out here spraying lines and stuff. It looks like there's going to be some pretty tight OB on some of these holes. I'm super excited. I really am. I'm going to get out, change, play it a few times through, see what I think, and then just get ready for tomorrow. I also did just get a mystery box in the mail. That's going to be a lot of fun. Once it warms up, I'm going to do like a mystery box challenge video. I think it'll be a lot of fun. See how it goes. Sit somewhere, not on a car. There were a few things that I had forgotten to mention in the intro, so don't be alarmed about the voice that's coming out of nowhere. First off, as I'm playing, I'm going to do a quick little overview about myself and my experiences in disc golf, but don't forget to stay tuned until the end when I reveal how I did and any key takeaways I had from my first tournament, as well as some tips for people that want to get into the tournament scene. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that's the tree. I thought that was coming back out. My name's Caden Wilson, and I play a lot of disc golf. Now, that does not mean that I'm an amazing player. It simply means that I don't have another hobby. And like many of you guys out there, I've become addicted to this sport. In reality, I've been playing for almost a year. I started a little after last Easter. I threw that really far. Wow. It's a great way to start. Everyone messes up, even the pros. So don't worry about how good or bad you are. Just go out and have fun. And if you do that in a tournament setting, you're just going to get that much better. That's exactly what I wanted. Currently, I throw almost strictly backhands, besides for a few scramble shots. For a long time, I practiced both, but neither was very good. So I've decided to focus and lean into my backhand for now. We don't need none of that wind.
Come back. Keep it going. Skip into it. Oh my God.
My hand feels weird. A little fun fact about me is that I throw both right-hand backhands and left-hand backhands, as well as a left-hand forehand. When I was learning to play, the right-hand backhand just felt a lot more natural, even though I am left-handed. So I don't know if it's the smartest move, but I lost the disc I really wanted to throw yesterday. So I replaced it with this I've never thrown before. So, what is this one? Enthrop or something like that? MVP? Entropy. Sit somewhere. I never realized this until I started recording myself, but I say that phrase a lot. Sit somewhere. Come on, sit somewhere. One time. Oh. Birdies. Sit somewhere. I also been going through a few bag changes. I think I have a fairly good arm, but I still decided to take all the discs above a 9-speed out of my bag. I really want to work on my upshot and fairway game, so I decided it was best to eliminate the other options altogether. What's going on? I need to catch my breath. I just ran. Turn that over. That was the plan.
Keep it going.
That was my plan. That was not my plan. That was not my plan. Thank you. Birdie feels good. Alright, so here comes one of those weird lefty scramble shots. This is a thumber off of what's kind of like a tee pad, tee box. You have to have 1 foot inside of that box when you tee. That was a good one. I like that. We went last to first, and from first to last, and then last back to first, and now we're going from first to last again. So that's how today's going. Thank you. Is that over? Ah! Let's go a little more.
Yeah.
Armin, just for you. After the wind dies down. Earlier in the day, I had told one of the guys on my card how I had to hit a shot like this on one of my home courses. So I was just trying to show him that I could still do it. He didn't think he could even throw one, so. It's because I went with the Berg and not the glitch. The disc wasn't the issue. Normally I'm the issue, but they don't know that. So I'm going to blame the disc. You don't need it. A little too high and just kept rising. This is a weird putting stance that I've been working on in my room, so I'm just happy I got to actually use it out on the course. I couldn't figure out which line was best. There was 2 options, and neither was great, but I still kind of show them how it's done. Oh, I don't know what to throw here. I like where I'm at. It's too much. Please hit. Thank you. Thank you. I was born and raised in northeastern Kansas, but I attend college in the center of the state now. My area does not have a lot of trees, so it is always windy, so I tend to travel quite a bit to play. What's going on? When I'm playing disc golf, it's a lot better to be lucky than good. I've helped out with a few tournaments in the last year, and finally decided it was time to start playing in some for myself. Want it up to the next little. I decided to start this channel because of my love and desire to grow this sport. I would be so grateful if you guys could help me out in this journey, so drop a like and subscribe. I'm going to try my best and make as many videos as I can. Now I'll shut up and let you guys listen to how my tournament debut went. Alright guys, I just got back after the tournament. Had a lot of fun, but before I talk to you guys about how I did, how I placed, if I won or if I didn't win, I want to talk about a couple of my key takeaways. So if any of you guys want to play some tournaments in the future, if you haven't played tournaments, or if you have and you just want some advice, I know this is my first tournament, so I might not be the best person for advice, but a couple of my key takeaways. The first was visualize the shot you want the night before. So yesterday when I was playing through the course, I played every hole, threw a few on each hole, and I imagined what shot I wanted. And then last night before I was going to bed, I was thinking about, okay, hole 1, I want to do this shot with this disc, especially if the wind is doing this. I had a pretty good idea of what the wind was doing, and there was a lot of it today. But I think that really helped narrow down what I wanted to do once I got onto the tee box. I also made a list on my notes app of the shot I wanted, the disc I wanted to use for that shot, and what I thought the wind was going to be doing. The other thing is play the course from every angle. So look at it from some crazy perspectives. Look at any opening in the trees, any gaps you think you could hit, anything that is out of the normal. And if it's something you can capitalize on, just really try for it and go for it. But there's also going to be times you get into some weird spots and you might have a line you don't even know about. So just kind of look for some stuff like that. The next thing I think you really have to do to play a tournament well is to learn your discs well. If you know your discs, then you're confident. And if you're confident, you're going to do good. It's really that simple. And going along with that, bring backups of those discs. So if you have a few molds that you're really confident in, bring several extra discs, several of the exact same discs. Keep going with that. Learn your game. Don't learn someone else's. Don't feel bad about your disc selection. If you're throwing a fairway driver and you look at the guy in front of you on your card and he's throwing a putter, you know your game better than anything else. So play what you think is going to get you to the basket as fast as possible in the least amount of strokes as possible. For him, if that's a putter, it's a putter, but you might be throwing a fairway driver or a distance driver or mid-range, anything. You know your game, so just keep playing that. Take the safe shots, especially in a day like today. There's crazy amounts of wind, especially in the morning session. So there's some times I probably should have just laid up instead of running the basket, or there's one hole where you just gotta, jump putt out of a weird spot off the tee to get a better look to the basket. So take some of those safer shots. There's a reason that the shots are high risk, high reward, and that is because they are risky. If you miss that shot, even if it's just like you think, oh, there's this tiny gap I can hit. Well, if you miss that gap and you're going 20, 30 feet behind you, you just lost a stroke and went backwards. Another thing is be prepared for any weather condition. I think that was huge. I was definitely prepared for the rain, which never happened, but I wasn't really prepared for the cold. I was kind of prepared for the wind, not the cold. I was really cold this morning. I was lucky to find some hot hands in my truck. I wish I had a beanie, cover my ears up, but seriously, bring everything you can: towels, hoodies, jackets, beanies, hot hands, anything you can think of for any weather condition, bring it. And honestly, the last thing is probably the most important tip I can give anyone is stay positive, have fun, and meet new people. I think meeting new people is probably the best part of disc golf. I mean, I love throwing things fast and far. It's fun. But my favorite thing is just going out to a course and seeing someone that I've never seen before and playing around with them. And you get to do that with 3 or 4 guys. So go out and just have fun, meet new people, and then stay positive. If you throw a bad shot and you don't try and fix your mindset from that bad shot, it's going to stay in your mind for the rest of the game, and especially for the next few holes. And those next few holes are going to be bad. And from there, it's just like a downhill slope. You're just going to be spiraling out of control. But those are my main takeaways. So as far as how I placed ninth, which is not bad. I tied for ninth. I was just a few strokes away from tying for third. So there was a huge gap of just people all clumped together. But the guy that won was actually on my card in the first round and the second round, which was pretty sweet. Got to talk to him. He's about an hour away, but again, I placed ninth, so I didn't do terrible. Pretty middle of the pack, to be honest. And considering the wind conditions, I feel like if there was a couple putts I can think of off the top of my head that I just honestly bricked from almost tap-in range. And if I didn't do that, then I would have been contending for second, maybe even first place. But, who knows? Can't think of the what-ifs. Just got to get ready and prepare for the next one. So